What is poppin'? Roger Real Deep Cool coming at y'all. Had to make a second video about RocDaHouse Studios is back in the Yamin. Alright? So we get ready to get it in. I mean, we trying to find some ways to kind of, let's see what we got here. There we go. Alright. So basically when you come here, it's $35 an hour. Unless you have a budget, you know, we can block some hours out for you. But for the most part, it's $35 an hour. And I would like to get rid of whatever that is. Okay. And, wow, I'm sorry. Messed up, y'all. There we go. We're back in play now. All right, so it's $35 an hour to come in and use the studio. So pretty much, you know, that's what we do. But we just don't take anybody off the street. You got to have some kind of, you got to let me hear your demo, something you've worked on before. If you want to come up and use my studio, because this is not just a laptop, a microphone, with a microphone SC cover and you know, a couple speakers. This is not what we're working with here. We're working with a professional studio here. Just happens to be at my nice place of you know, living. All right, so here we go. This is my gear right here. I use to take out and do my shows with and everything. So that's how I do it. Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. Here my guitar is right here. I use for myself. So if you guys want to bring your own guitar, your own bass, if you want to cut your own stuff live, you can bring your own guitars, your own basses. Or you know how you guys, you might bring your own preamps, anything you want to use to cut, you can do that as well. All right? Okay, you see we got a nice little view out here. You want to step out here. If you're a smoker, you can step outside and smoke. That's what you want to do. You know what I mean? No smoking inside. We know better than that. Right? Okay. Come back into the studio. We'll start with a quick just view around and let you know how I work. You know, pretty much we have another bass here. Has some vinyl on the floor we listened to last night. And then, you know, we go around right here and, you know, you can see, got a nice little view out there. I got to get my blinds to turn out. They won't turn out. But for some reason, that's what it is. As you see, we have Pro Tools already pulled up here. So we use Pro Tools here, and we just use Pro Tools 9. So if you need to use Pro Tools 10, 11, 12, maybe this is not the place for you. But if you just want to start fresh here, believe me, Pro Tools and all the plugins I have in 9 is more than what you're going to need. I've done 4 albums using Pro Tools 9, and I had a problem at all. Because it don't matter what your songs are recorded on, what mics you use. If you don't have a good song, it don't make a difference anyway. You feel me? So pretty much come back here. You can try me out. You know, you can always come in. You know, you schedule a session. Before you schedule a session, you just want to come through. You can just come through and listen to see it in person. See what the sound sounds like. All that good stuff. Here, you can, you know, pretty much, I'm in an apartment complex, so we can't be banging out loud here. That's number one. You know, but it can get loud enough that we can really, you know, get an idea of what's going on. As long as it's during the daytime, maybe a little bit into the evening, but up to about 10 o'clock. After 10 o'clock, you know, it kind of start turning the volume down. But again, I don't care what kind of song you have, up, down, low. If it's not a good song, it's not a good song. So make sure you have a good song. Or if you want me to produce your song, that's something totally different we can talk about. But this is RocDaHouse Studios. All right? We're just going to go through the mics real quick. The Avatone CV12, which is similar to the AK, not similar, it's made after the AKG C12, which, my man Brian McKnight, he uses that. His is green, though. His is actual C12 vintage. This right here, they make it all based off that. Kind of different. Kind of got a sound to it. I've only heard one C12. You know, that's an expensive mic. This right here is a good mic, too. It's a tube mic. I'm sure you can find something for it. That's why we have different mics here. We have the Sputnik. That's a tube mic as well. All right. Then we have the Blue Kiwi. My man Kev, let me hold this. I used to have this mic in my studio as well. But, you know, he let me hold his now because he's not using it because he's chilling from the studio for a while. And then we had a Shure KSM32. Okay, let's walk back and where we're going to bring these mics to when it's time to get down. You can come back here. And as you can hear, it's nice and tight. We can close the door. Bam, it's even more tight. And y'all mind showing y'all me in my robe. I'm in my robe, chilling, get ready to get dressed. Got some packages to deliver. And let's go ahead on and let this, let's sit right there. And we have Pro Tools back here for you. So if you're back here singing, you need to see what's going on. We got Pro Tools right here. It'll be on that screen right there. All right, you can bring your iPad back here, sit on the throne. If you need to use the throne, do what you got to do. And then we have our remote controller back here, which is really just for me. When I'm cutting myself, I can sit back here and I can move things around in Pro Tools and everything, and punch in with my punch-in pedal, and everything is in here for me personally to use. But you won't have to use this now that you know how to control your own session, and you can. But if you don't, this is just for me, and that's what we have. Okay, so this is the booth, and you hear it's nice and tight. Coming back out into the studio, we have a nice amp right there. That's a Green Baby Fender Blues Junior. And this is a limited edition right here. And then we have a bass amp right there. But for the most part, we don't really mic these. We'll probably mic the guitar amp. The bass you'll be going direct in if you need to play bass, okay? All right. Got a little semi-controller over here just in case you want to use a controller. I got to get an extra long USB cable just in case you need to, input some data or something for yourself. We can use that. All right. Our boards here, Panasonic DA7s. Digital boards, they're oldies, but they're goodies. Again, I've made a lot of CDs on there, and people really have liked the sound of my CDs, so haven't had a problem with them. Okay, then we have our JBLs, LSRs, 25s. I finally remember the name of those. And they're old head speakers too. And then on the top, we have some K4s by K-Rock. I'm getting ready to go and pick up an amp for those two there. And we have our subwoofer, our KRK subwoofer down there. All right, it's powered. Then we have a Sennheiser. We got an E09, 609 up here. That's really for drums and stuff, but I've seen people singing these actually. And then we have an SM58. We have a few more mics too. We have some Sennheisers. We have, we got some Sennheisers. I think they're Model 8s. So we have a couple mics here, so you should be fine as far as when it comes to mics. Here's where we get down at. Make your mic sound like it's supposed to sound, and that's what we do here, and that's why we put our money into our studio. We had the Focusrite ISA-1, Focusrite ISA-20, the Universal Audio 610 Mark II, okay? Then we have our Tone Beats. We have two of those. We use both of those to mix down with and also to use individually when recording mics and guitars or basses, whatever you want to put in there. So we're going to have different sounds. We got different ways to condition the mic to make the mic sound differently. You don't want your mic sound the same. And that's the difference between my studio and you go to somebody's studio in their bedroom with a mic and a freaking computer, laptop, and some speakers and an amp talking about they want to cut you for $25. That's just ridiculous. And I could be charging more than $35, but basically we're going to start off with $35, and then we're going to have to raise the price, of course. Maybe. We'll see. But ask anybody my video, just show your video to somebody else, show my video to somebody else, and look, this is what my man got. You got it? No, I ain't got that. Well, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about going to them. Make an appointment with me, and we see what we can do. We mix down everything to our master link, so you get a CD. Every time you've done your session, you get a CD coming out the box. Take it home, listen to it instantaneously. Not out of a computer, but out of the Elisa's master link. All right, then we have our effects, our Roland 330, and we have MPX 500. Over here, we mix down into this Aphex 204 for our master mix down. Headphone amp. We have a TR rack for our sound modules. We got a EMU 2000, XV5050. We got our, right there, to control all the MIDI stuff. Then we have our digital piece right here. We have our M816. That's our main interface into Pro Tools or into our computer. Then we have our clock. We lock down all our digital with the Apogee Big Ben. Been using it for years. And then we have our converters. We have our Steinberg 8IO. And we also have our master converter, ADI96 Pro. Okay, and that goes, everything goes through those before it goes into the master link to make sure your sound is nice and clean. Not out of a computer. We have another piece down here, which is the MPX1 for reverbs and all that good stuff. Got our Digio 2 cassette deck. Just in case you got a cassette deck from a long time ago, you want to recreate something. We got our power supply. And Tauri's, we got an auto-tune piece. Miniverb 2. We got our multicom compressor expander for our drums. And we also have another FW1804. This piece I'm trying to get used to. I meant to call Cascam about it because I should be getting 8 channels out, but I'm not. I'm only getting 2. I don't know. I'll find out about that. And Reverb 2 for reverbs and all this stuff as well. Okay? Coming up, of course, we produce with the MPC 2000 XL. So if you have your own, bring it, and we can just lock it right in. Plug it right in, individual outs, and we back and we working. That's all we got to do. Here we got our Mac Mini that runs Logic. Okay, we have our bad boy on the floor that converts our RCA. This converts RCA to XLR. You know, about our bang goes into our patch bay. So we can listen to our albums like we were last night, okay? So actually the turntable is plugged into there. So if you want to sample something from a turntable, we can do it, bam, right into the MPC. If you need to do that, we ready for that. We got our master controller, which is the Motif 6. All right, and that's how we do all our controlling from this piece right here. And of course, that's the screen for the Logic. I'm using Logic 8. Again, if you have something bigger, you can bring it. We can plug it in, and we'll make it pop. We'll make it work. However you want to do. We can use Logic too. Bring your own computer. But I don't use Logic to record in, so I can't tell you that. I use Logic for the sounds and for the sounds only. So there's the studio. RaJuR, RocDaHouse Studios. We're back in business. Like I said, minimum $35 an hour per session. Again, I just don't take anybody, so you got to be recommended by somebody, or I need to hear a demo of something that you've done already. I've released 5, 6 CDs on the web. Check me out. www.RaJuR.net, or you can go to the other website, www.HolloMedia.com, and get more information on me as well. When it comes to music, I do other things as well, but right now, we're talking about studio work. So all you got to do is give me a call, book your sessions. I already have 2 sessions, I think. We got 1 session definitely booked. May have another session coming up. So time is limited. I do work a 9 to 5, so I'm not open all day. And I don't turn on this equipment for nothing. That's for sure. Except to do this video. We're about to pop it off right now. So thank y'all very much for taking a tour of RocDaHouse Studios. And if you need a remembrance of me, just ask people in North Philly or around. RocDaHouse Studio down in North Philly used to be down there about maybe 7 years ago. We just happened to downsize, and now we're here. Okay? But we're ready to do some work. We're ready to do some sessions. Y'all have a great, great day. Hope to talk to you soon. My email address is PRO2SER@AOL.com. And we're out. Talk to you.